unit trust has exploded as a passive investment option. The continuous growth of unit trust here in Kenya is testament to the increased investment awareness. Unit trust is the most powerful way to build your wealth in the stock market. It is no wonder their popularity has exploded as a passive investment option, and especially due to the growth of mobile money here in Kenya, whereby it can enable the investor to be able to retail investors to be able to put in the fund and be able to withdraw immediately. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacinta, and in today's episode of this video, we are going to talk about the best investment ideas you can do in Kenya. The continuous growth of unit trusts in Kenya is the testament for the increased investors' awareness for the ease of entry and withdrawal of funds, as well as appeal of earning returns on savings that are competitive enough to be able to beat inflation. But how do you invest in unit trust? This is the guide I wish I had when I first started getting in investing. I have packed a lot of value in this video, and there is going to be a lot of tips and strategies probably most of you have not heard about. What exactly is a unit trust? When we come to the definition of unit trust, it is a collection of investment scheme whereby they are able to pool the investors' money, whereby most of the investors, if they are individuals, like it is John, there is Peter, there is Andrew. When you combine those investments which they collect from those individuals, they pool them together and bundle them. And that pooling, they are able to invest that money for the investors within the unit trust fund. And that is where we come in with the issue of what is it that they invest their money in. In unit trust, they normally invest the investors' money in things like stock from the stock market. There is the issue of bonds. There is the issue of real estate. There is the issue of even other securities which are offered there in the stock market. So when it comes to investing the investors' money, the unit trust fund has got professional managers who are able to invest for these investors on behalf, so the investors will not be the one who are going to do of investing, so they are going to get professional help from the unit trust fund. And that is why unit trust fund is one of the best for the starters. If you are starting to invest, unit trust can really help because it doesn't require you to know much about investment, thus making unit trust a convenient and effective channel for long-term investors seeking wealth creation and preservation. And those pointers that help them to be focused, calm, and disciplined in their investing journey. The pooled money in the unit trust fund earns income in form of dividend, interest, and all-in capital gain, depending on the asset class. Fruits money market fund. The most common fund where they invest your money in is in the balance fund. Balance fund are the mutual fund whereby they are able to invest your investment in a diversified portfolio of equities and fixed income securities. And in this diversification, they help in hedging against risk. And thus, the fund is making sure each and every person is taken care of, or each and every investor is taken care of when it comes to risk tolerant or risk appetite, whether it is taken good care. And this is one of the most advantage whereby the investors who will invest with unit trust fund, they have to benefit out of that. We are going to talk about benefits of unit trust in this video, right? Depending on the level of risk appetite, the investor will be able to choose in the unit trust which portfolio will suit their risk tolerance and will be able to suit even their objectives of their saving or objective of their investment. So in this case, we are going to look onto the unit trust investment objectives, which are helping the investors to be able to be calm and be able to relax and get their returns with that discipline and what it takes to be able to achieve their investment objectives. So for the benefits of the unit trust, we've got number one, the unit trust has got to offer their investors with professional fund managers. Then number two, we've got the investment security. The other item is the attractive returns. In unit trust fund, you will get attractive returns because there are those whereby you can be able to gain dividend, there are those who will be able to gain interest, and also there is also the capital preservation part of it. And also since they can be able to take a portfolio across bond or diversification, you can be able, at times they are able even to take those portfolios which are very high risk and they've got high returns, and they are able to work with them and get good returns out of them. Then the other issue or the other benefit of unit trust is the issue of diversification. It is not everywhere you will get this diversification of portfolio. So it is one of the best. And then there is the issue of liquidity. This is where even most of the investors will be able even to invest with their emergency funds. Because when it comes to liquidity, unit trust will give you that benefit of liquidity whereby you can be able to withdraw your cash in case you need them with an emergency. It is to be the investor is able to access the broad investment assets. So in this unit trust, you are able to access the broad investment asset like the bonds, which you cannot be able to buy as an individual because of the high amount of money, which is initial capital. And when you're in unit trust, you'll be able to buy them with as little money or as that little money you can afford and be able to acquire that asset class. You can be able to acquire equity, which are maybe very high in the market as a unit trust holder. And also you can be able to acquire those treasury bills and all these assets which are there across. You'll be able to access them when you use that unit trust fund. There is the issue of easy to access the investment because it is easy to enter. It is easy, the point of entry is easy because you are able to, it is only the issue of opening an account maybe with your commercial bank or the people who want to invest with, because most of these investments are given by the big insurance company, the investment banks, the commercial banks. So it is easy to the point of entry whereby you can be able to open an account maybe from whichever area you are from and be able to continue to grow your wealth through that unit trust fund. It has got so many benefits which you can be able to tap on them and be able to grow your income, be able to grow your wealth, and be able to get somewhere out of the investment. The returns will be given there at the end of the day, having what we call compound interest. And if at all your financial goal is that retirement goal to be able to live better life thereafter, in fact, that will be a very beneficial account to have with the unit trust. Because at the end of the day, with your retirement benefits, they will have grown to a level whereby maybe it will depend now with the years and when you started and the amount of money you were able to contribute, but you are assured of that financial growth. In a unit trust holder, you are able to gain access to some of these investment products which an individual cannot be able to access, like the government bonds, the corporate bonds, the treasury bills, which are mostly restricted to the financial institution or to the institution investors. So you are able to get to tap to them, and you are able to get access through the fund or through the unit fund. And that is one of the best advantage when it comes to unit trust, because you can be able to trade, you can be able to invest at any given time during your time. It doesn't matter, you can start anytime, anywhere, with the amount of any amount of money, provided you've got that financial goals you have set with your investment. So you are able to get access to all these benefits of unit trust, whereby you'll be able to create your wealth and be able to gain and be able to grow your income out of them, creating great wealth to people, because it is one of the best investment ideas you can make for your own for your own journey of wealth creation. And when it comes to issue of if you are not able to understand, or you have not been able, you are not able to go through the learning of this issue of investment, you are also provided a way whereby you can be able to get a or seek financial advisors who can be able to take you through in order for you to be able to make that asset class investment with a well-based decision, whereby you can be able to handle issue like the risk appetite and also the investment needs. At the end of the day, your financial advisors will be able to advise you on this one, and then it will give you the best. It is always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor to ensure that your investment strategy is well suited with your financial situations planned for in the initial part of it, by being able to grow your portfolio, being able to grow your investment, being able to even build your wealth and get financial success out of your investment in unit trust fund. When it comes to unit trusts, you can be able to access them through the various commercial bank, various brokerage firm, and also various insurance companies who are dealing with unit trust, and they vary with the asset management. They vary with also the issue of how they normally conduct their business in the investment. So you can be able to choose among the big insurances like CIC. There is this, there is the commercial bank asset management. There is also the Standard Chartered bank, whereby you can also be able to access the unit trust. There is the Kingdom Security. I'm going to leave the list on this video below, so that you can be able to know where you can be able to access the unit trust fund investment within if you'd want to start that if you'd want to start that investment.